If you value money in your bank account and you plan on buying a house in the foreseeable future, then a Hellcat is not meant for you. Let's go over the pros and cons of owning a Hellcat in my humble opinion. Starting off strong, it is a V8 supercharged American muscle car and it is a lot of fun. It is also the only whining that I will ever tolerate. Which means it is going to dramatically increase your monthly expenses on gas to the point where you might as well go buy stock in it. So be prepared to make the gas station your second home. If you love to speed, you're also going to need a tire budget because the tires on this car are not the highest quality. Also, a warning, do not drive it in the rain if you can avoid it because you can't trust any puddles in this car. It is honestly pretty scary how easy the Challenger can lose control. I've talked to my other friends that also have Challengers and they said it literally is no joke. Just the other day, I was going on the on-ramp to the freeway and I saw a small puddle and I thought nothing of it and I literally lost control for what felt like a minute, but it was only a split second and my heart stopped. I had to literally correct the car and I cannot trust a puddle at all. Now, your insurance is going to hate you because of the generalization that Challenger and Charger owners are a liability, especially in the state of California. It is high. If that wasn't enough, you're also going to have high registration renewals that will make you think twice about this car. I just got mine's in and I'm looking at paying over a grand. Yay, me. Other V8 owners, how much is your registration renewal and what state are you in? I'm a little bit curious. Now, moving on to the interior, it is leather with minimal plastic pieces, and unlike other coupes, you do get back seats. You do get cup holders on the door as well as in the center console, but the problem with the center console cup holders is that it is in very close proximity to the shift knob, so it gets pretty annoying when you're figuring out where to put your phone because if you put it in the cup holders in the center console, it's gonna rattle around. If you put it on the seat, it's gonna fly off. So the only place that literally I can put my phone down is the cup holder in the door. Now you would think that after spending so much money on a Hellcat that you would get a bigger screen and a better quality backup camera, but instead this is what we have to work with. On top of that, the guidelines that it provides you to back up are actually off, so I can only trust my side mirrors. Personally, I think the windshield is actually quite small, and that is because I have a dash cam and radar and it's already starting to feel a little bit crowded. I did want to put a camera mount on there, but at this rate, it's looking like I'm gonna have to just do without it. Now, this is me just being picky, but the wrinkle in the seats is not the cutest, but at least they are comfy, heated, and vented. Blind spots. I have to triple check before I merge, and the tint does not do me any favors when it comes to visibility. I didn't realize how bad it was until I started driving her more frequently. Moving on to the exterior, another issue is going to be this black piece. It gets swirl marks so easily. I made the mistake in the beginning to grab this piece to close the trunk, and now I just grab onto the lights to reduce the swirl marks on this. I also got this black piece wrapped in gloss black, but just for them to tell me that it's still going to get swirl marks, so I guess it's better than the black piece getting it. On the plus side, Hellcats are easy to modify, both cosmetic and performance. So a little teaser on to what I want to do as far as cosmetics. I really want to get a carbon fiber hood and spoiler. I just always thought those were pretty badass. As far as wheels, I am leaning more towards bronze. I don't know what type of style yet, but if you guys have something in mind, let me know. I definitely need to get better quality tires and I want to change the front splinter as well as the rear valance. Performance wise, I want to get a new exhaust, intake, a pulley upgrade, and obviously a tune. And it's all going to take some time because this isn't daddy's money. Another issue is figuring out where to park. I just can't take my car anywhere. The number of stories I've heard of people getting their car stolen is very disturbing and unfortunate. So I always have to plan ahead. How long am I going to take? Is the area safe? Can I see my car from the window in the restaurant or even in the store that I'm going to be in? And if I'm going to the store, I need to be quick. Not just that, but also worry about somebody parking next to me, even though there's a ton of options to park away from my car. Or even worse, a grocery cart hitting my baby. The number of times I've gone home to get my daily just so I don't have to worry about these things is ridiculous. So when it comes to my Hellcat, the paranoia is real. Oh my gosh, I had to come inside the car because I was freezing out there, you guys. So another con is you're gonna have to be prepared for a whole other level of hate from your neighbors. Now, you would think that they would all be happy that you woke them all up on time to go to work and that you let them know that you got home safe, but I guess it sucks to suck, I guess. And the Hellcat is a cop magnet, and I highly suggest you get a radar, and even then, do not rely on your radar. Know your streets and where you're going and where they like to hide out because that ticket is not going to be worth it, especially if you were speeding. It's not worth getting points on your record. It is not worth the increase in your insurance. It's already high enough. And you also don't want to run the risk of getting your driver's license being taken away. With that said, it's still not going to stop me from modifying my car. And it doesn't help that I have all these kids trying to race me when I just filled up my tank this morning. Like, I'm trying to make it to day 4 without filling up my tank. Sadly, the Challengers and the Chargers are on the extinction list, so owning one right now makes it that much more sweeter. And despite all these cons, I still love my baby, and if I had to go back and do it all over again, I sure would. In case nobody has told you today, drive safe. Bye!